Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to another video. And today we're going to be reviewing an album. So it's been a while. Took a break from music. Kind of hard to do it when you're handling a baby and having to basically hold him in your arms so he falls asleep. And it's what I've been having to do with the new baby Cash that came into my life about a month or so ago. So as you can tell, the channel has kind of dwindled a little bit, but I'm starting to get back in the hang of things, picking some times to record the videos, some shorter videos, watch a movie, because it is pretty simple to turn on the movie, hold him, watch the movie, and that's what happened last night. But movie review, just gonna have to wait. I'll have to tune in tomorrow. I got a movie, actually, I'm going to be recording right after this. So you'll notice me in the same clothes that I recorded videos previously. You'll probably notice. If I have spit up on my shirt, just know it's a baby. But then today, here's a little, there it is, Fabolous, Street Dreams, 2003. I remember when I was in the hospital, I put, and I don't know why, I think I put on Instagram that I took a picture of what I was writing down so people knew I'm working on video, but whatever. Now then we're going to talk about Fabolous, a rapper who I was hugely into. I'm not a huge rap fan. I do like rap, and there's certain people, but I'm very, very picky with the rappers that I do like. And this guy's one of them. His name's Fabolous, and the album is called Street Dreams. This is not his first one. This is not his last one. This is not his most current one. This is the one that I think is probably one of his best albums he's had. I could be wrong. If there's another album that's just as good as Street Dreams, please let me know, because I'm a huge Fabolous fan. I love him to death. I think he's one of probably the most interesting rappers that I've listened to that is not talked about very much today. And it's kind of surprising that when you mention people like DMX and you mention people like Ludacris and you mention people like that, you don't really talk about Fabolous, which he's probably just as good as them, to be completely honest. But this album came out in 2003. It has 20 tracks. So quite a few tracks. A little bit confusion, but I'll talk about that when I get to it. About YouTube thinking that something was in there and which it wasn't. And then Wikipedia actually, I think Wikipedia was right more than YouTube. I don't know what was going on with YouTube last night, but there was some kind of skit in here that supposedly exists, but it's not. It's not even on here. Yeah. Anyways, we'll talk about that when we get to it. So. Number one was an intro. It was literally I think 15 seconds. It wasn't really like a useless intro. It was actually interesting, but do we need it? No, we really don't need it. I don't know why. I don't know why they feel they need to do it. I guess they figured they had extra time, so let's throw some intros in there. It was basically, just, yo, this is Fabolous. This is my album, Street Dreams. And I'm like, we can read! Anyways. That was track number one. It is what it is. I don't think I should give a rating to intros and little skits and stuff like that. It's just stupid. No, I'm not needed. So I'm just going to put an average mark on there and move on. Number two was not give a fuck. And, this is rap. So there's going to be cuss words in it. And, some people can rap without cuss words and some people that do. It's fine, but make it meaningful. Don't just say the words to say the words. That's when it becomes a part of, when you say the F word and you say other words like multiple times and there's no meaning behind it, you're just cursing to curse. You can kind of see through it, and you can kind of see the rappers that do it for the heck of it. And when you do, you kind of see through the fake BS of what they're trying to be. They're trying to be this fake gangster that they're probably never going to be. Or they're trying to be harder than what they actually are, or they're just not good at what they do. So, this is what it is. But this was not give a fuck. You hear the smooth talking right off the bat. The first song on the album, the voice, smooth talking voice. It's such a smooth voice he has. It's basically just talking for the most part, but he's so rhythmic about it that it just comes off really, really, really good. And then here comes the hook, and and as soon as I heard the hook on this, when I first initially heard it, I knew I had a great album. It was, most likely going to be a good album. Couldn't wait to hear more. So this was a really, really good song. One of the favorite songs on the chart. There's quite a few really good songs on here that I would listen to this album constantly. That's why, if you have more than 5 songs on an album that you want to listen to on an album, you're going to go back to the album multiple times. And I remember popping the CD in back in the day when it I think it was probably about 2006 when I discovered it. So it was probably a little bit after he, after I found it. But it was interesting. I liked him, and it was really cool. Number 3, Damn. This was a good song. It was average. It wasn't. It's a good song. I wouldn't say average. It's a good song, but people, I think, downtrod me because what I say is I'm pretty basic with what I talk about, like good songs, average songs, great song, whatever like that. But I want to keep in thinking or keep in your thoughts that what I'm doing is basically going against all the songs that they have on their own album. So if their whole album is average, then I'm going to kind of call the average song good. But if their complete album is amazing, and then they got a couple songs that aren't up to that par, yeah, I'm going to call them average because they're not up to the par what the person can do. And we know what they can do because I found them on the same album that they're on. So why didn't they do good on that song? They all can't be great. I mean, they really all can't all be great because why would you want an album that every single track is amazing? You wouldn't want that anyway because the fact the way the music industry works. You want to be singles on the album that are super good, but you don't want it to be all filled because you want to use those songs probably later on other albums that you're going to create. So I'm sure the music industry does it all the time. I bet there's some musicians out there that they probably record songs and they're like, wait, that's too good. We already have enough really, really good songs. We'll hold that off until the next album. And I guarantee you artists probably want to kill themselves just having to wait on songs. But, Damn is a song where, you hear girls singing the title. And, sometimes when that happens, you don't think it works. And I've heard songs, and I talked about on this channel, where it doesn't work. This one works. It just meshes with his voice and everything like that. So, it's something about Fabolous. He's just such a great rapper, and to like him is just you got to hear him. And if you're a fan of good rap music, you're probably going to find that in him. And if you don't like him, maybe he's just not your style. But he's my style, and I like that kind of stuff. And which I'm not a whole fan of talking and stuff, but he does it really good, and he meshes with the music and that stuff really good. So Damn is an average song. It's a good song, not an average song. It's just a good song. Number 4 was Call Me. Now, this is kind of a ballad kind of a song kind of thing. And he is really good at ballads, but this one was kind of under par to every other, ballad / slow song on this album. Or I guess R&B song on this album. It's another, cameo of the girls singing, and then his smooth vocals coming in. But, this actually works a little bit better than Damn. So it's actually better than Damn, but not like a super over the great song on this album. But Damn and Call Me pretty much stand par and par, pretty much. But Call Me just a little bit better song. Number 5 was Can't Let You Go. Wow. This is one of the really good ones. This is one of the really, really good ones that you heard on. And he had so many songs on this album. I think he must have toured on it and, had this album run its course for quite a long time. And I don't think it was really that long time, but it seemed like a long time because there were so many singles off this album that, and if they weren't singles, they should have been singles. So Can't Let You Go was definitely another one. Great song, catchy all the way through, the hit after hit. This dude he has so much talent, and I'm surprised why he's not super popular still today. I think he may have some legal trouble with guns and stuff like that, I think. But, even then other people have had problems with that and came back. I think DMX actually had problems with that, and then he came back and had a hit, and then he kind of disappeared. So, I don't know. It's just what musicians do and what, rappers do and stuff. They kind of just screw their own selves. Number 6, if you're wondering why I'm sniffling too, I got allergies going on. So, number 6 is Bad Bitch. I was listening to the CD, and I don't think I was holding the baby at this point. I think he was laying in his bassinet. But this song came on, and I literally almost jumped out of my recliner. I remember this song so much. I love this song so much. It's probably one that some people probably would think it's just an okay song on the album. But I love it. I love this song. It's a great song. I love it. It's hardcore, kind of trying to be a little bit hard, a little bit gangster in the song, a little bit. But the hooks and the one-liners are all over the place in the song. I just love everything about it. Number 7, one of the first songs that it's just, and I don't know, I can't get past. This is okay. Why Wouldn't I was number 7. I don't remember who's in the song. I didn't write any of the cameos or anything like this. I know the next one I think had Snoop Dogg on it, but there's like a lot of other ones that had like they had cameos all over the place from people. I didn't write that down, but Why Wouldn't I was the first time where I couldn't even listen to the song. Like the background music was so annoying. I don't know what was going on, why they picked that background music, but it was so annoying. And there is times where rappers like the background music that they choose is just so irritating that I can't stand it. Like I don't. I know there's probably people out there that have the same thing with some other rappers that they have the most annoying songs in the background. And this was one of those ones that had the music is just so irritating in the background that's repetitive stuff that should never be repetitive. And this is one of them where I couldn't even hear the rap music. That's how annoying it was, and I could not get past it. The worst song on the album, I do not like it. Why wouldn't I? I'd pass. Annoying music. I would like to hear it without that music, switched up with something else. Maybe there's a remix of this somewhere that I can actually see if actually this was a good song. Maybe I'll look that up in the future and I'll tell you guys about it. Number 8 was Up on Things. Wow, the hook, the rhyming gets you. Awesome song, as always. Up on Things. And this is one that Snoop Dogg is on. And you know, Snoop Dogg's not a person who changes something when he's on a track with somebody. Not in my opinion. More than half, I would say, doesn't really add anything to it. Great icon, Snoop Dogg is, but I just don't think he adds any flavor to any song that he's on. He's not one of those guys. Every once in a while, he'll hit a home run and be on a track with somebody that's really, really good and will, make it a home run. This was actually one of those songs that he actually did really good with, Fabolous. But I think a lot of Faboulous people, when he has them on there, they don't do a whole lot. They're just there to kind of either do the chorus or, do just like one little verse in the song and then be done. So Up on Things, definitely one of the good songs on the album. I love that song. It's pretty good. Number 9, Sickle Issues. It's a good song. It's a good song, but it's forgettable. Like halfway through, you realize this is a song that you remember listening to, but it just wasn't something that, was really, really good. So, coming from me, I'm kind of saying it the way I used to listen to this album all the time. This is one of the songs I'm probably skipped over multiple times because this wasn't one of the songs I wanted to listen to every single time. I do remember turning this CD on and listening to it all the way through, but it probably wouldn't even got to that track 9. It probably would have got through all those other songs that I would have been happy to before I got to my destination. So, yeah. So just a good song. Number 10, This Is My Party. It actually sounds like it's going to be another song like that. This is my party and I'll cry if I want. It kind of sounds like that, but it's not the same thing. But this is, it's not bad, but pretty much average. This song, I think I gave it a check mark out of respect for Fabolous because he is a good rapper. But this song it could have been so much more, and I think there's just something missing from the song. I don't know what it was. It just lacks something in the song. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Okay, so here is the song where I have to describe what's going on with this album and the whole debacle I had was trying to figure out what the hell was going on because YouTube had me all jacked up. So number 11 and number 20 was Into You. YouTube was having me listen to the Into You remix with Tamaya, and I thought that was number 11, which the remix, track number 20, amazing, great, I love it. Then, and even some people were saying, no, that's Tamia with the original one. But no, it's not. It's Ashanti, I believe. I believe it's Ashanti. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Tamia did both of them. Ashanti did another one. And I don't know if this is when, did Ashanti pass away? I thought Ashanti was one of them that passed away. I know Aaliyah did, but I thought Ashanti did as well. I can't remember. Maybe I'm messing things up. Maybe she's still alive somewhere. I have no idea. But Into You is a great ballad song, great slow R&B song. It's just, have a girl with him, he's singing, she's singing, it works. It always works. If you have good lyrics, a ballad like that is always going to work. It's just, if you have good singers and good, speakers or whatever, it works. The Into You, the main mix, really, really good. It's a little bit different because he goes right into the song. That is the big difference. That's the big difference. The main song, Fabolous, goes directly into it. There's not much of an intro. There's not much of an intro music. He just goes into it and starts rapping. It's a slow ballad. Here we go. Number 20 is a little bit different. We'll get to that in a minute. Number 12, Change You or Change Me. Probably need to change me because I was disappointed. This was not a good song. Average song. Very, very average song. Not bad, nothing special. Not horrible. Not great, just okay. Not as bad as Why Wouldn't I? It's right underneath there, though. I wasn't a huge fan of the song. Didn't like it. Number 13, Respect. Oh, yeah. This is one of the ones that, besides Bad Bitch, Respect was another one that I really, really enjoyed. I love that song. Love it. It's just good rapping. If you want to know what good rapping is, listen to Respect by Fabolous. Good rapping. Awesome. Forgive Me Father. Really, really good song. I also started, but it looks like a circle. What is that? It looks like Deadpool symbol or something. I don't know what the hell. Anyways, Forgive Me Father. Really good lyrics. You know, it matched the music really well. It was just a good song altogether. It's one of those songs where the song title didn't match the song, so I don't know if I'm right on the song title. I think that's the right one. I think I matched all the songs up before I was ready for this video, so hopefully I believe that is the correct track. Forgive Me Father. It just doesn't sound like that's the title. I don't know if he ever says that in the song title, in the song at all, if I'm thinking right, so that's kind of weird. So anyway, number 15, Never Duplicated. I didn't remember the song. I didn't remember the name of the song, I'll tell you that. And he actually does say it, I believe, in the song. Great song, lyrics are great. You know, it's hard to kind of review rap songs. I've always talked about this because if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, how do you explain a rap song? It's just the flow's got to be good, you know, pretty much. And Never Duplicated, you know, once again, you know, he just, ways flows are and everything like that. It's just a great song. Okay. My Life. And here's where I'm going to get hate. If people listen to this and get to this part in the review, they may not like it. Mary J. Blige. So, I've never been a fan of Mary J. Blige. I've tried to listen to her. I've tried to understand what the big thing is. I think it's just, if you're in R&B, you probably like her. If you're really big in R&B, you probably like Mary J. Blige. I'm not a huge R&B fan. I like R&B. Not a huge fan. Like, probably the top people I like. Anything that's not really top or very, very well known, I'm probably not going to like. But, you know, it just doesn't work with Fabolous. I don't think he does very well with her. So, you know, definitely, I just didn't like the song. My Life, not a fan of it. Thumbs down. Sorry. Number 17, Throwback. Wow. I like the song. Super awesome song. Love the rhythm, love the hooks. Lines are great. Beat is great. Everything's great. Throwback is just one of the songs that you forget is on this album. That's what I do. I always forget that it's on this album. Need a drink. Hold on. I always forget it's on this album. And before I go on, number 16 was the one that YouTube thought there was a wake-up skit there. I don't know if there is or not. If there is, it wasn't that long. It was like a minute long. You don't need skits in your albums. You're not a comedian. Stop it, rappers. Stop doing it. You don't need it. I don't care if you're trying to be a gangster rapper. You don't need skits. You don't need intros. You don't need outros. Make your damn music. Come on. Knock it off. Anyways, number 18, Keepin It Gangsta. This was like a remix. I don't know if he had like a regular version somewhere on another album of the past albums. I don't know what it is. It was good. I put good and grimy. Gangsta Baby. Good and grimy. Gangster Baby. Don't ask. I'm in my own little world when I'm writing stuff down. And you probably can't even read my writing anyway. But I liked it. It was a good song. Not like a favorite song on here, but it's good. It's not bad. And he's got like a bunch of he's got like 8 people in there with him or something. I'm probably over exaggerating, but he had quite a bit of people in there. Then he had Trade It All Part 2. I don't know where Part 1 is. Probably on another album, I guess. It was Jagged Edge was in it. I have to tell you about my R&B love. I already told you about that. Not a fan of R&B. Yeah, they gotta be big people that I really, really like. Boyz II Men, or, you know, Mariah Carey's not half, she's half bad. She's half okay. Belle Biv DeVoe, I think they're kind of R&B, kind of rap slash. Yeah, Trade It All Part 2, I'll pass. Jagged Edge and P. Diddy. Anyways, I think number 20, Into You Remix. This was the one that has Tamia, Tamika, Tomato, whatever her name is. This was actually better than the original version, in my opinion. It had like the intro, and I remember the video being all like doo-doo on the boat out in the ocean, all fancy like and everything like that. This was, I think, better than the one. If it's Ashanti, if it's not Ashanti, with some other random chick, who knows? This one is a version I really like, but they're both pretty much the same song. There's not much difference. Just a slight more production value probably on the remix version. That's the only thing. That's the only thing different. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Anyways, that's all I gotta say about this. The album was amazing. This is one of my favorite albums. Fabolous. I don't think I've heard many other Fabolous albums that I've really liked. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I'll catch you guys later. Leave your comments down below what your favorite song on this album is, and what do you think about what I said about this album at this present time, in the future, tomorrow, yesterday, and another day, from yesterday, from tomorrow. Okay, I'm getting out of hand. Keep rocking. Keep on listening to Fabolous. Yeah.